I'm a state certified driving instructor. This is going to be a quick drive. We'll go through some neighborhoods, get some gas, and then talk about some night driving tips. If you like this content, watch all my videos. I have a lot more to come, so I want you to enjoy. All right, so we're in the suburban area now. Some of these suburban areas have lights, some do not. So we always want to be careful. I like to have my students pull in driveways, so we're going to pull in this driveway to the left and do a 3-point turnaround. These houses are typically, I don't know, $350,000, $400,000, you know, 3-car, 4-car garage area. And these are newer subs, you know, 15, 20 years old. So routinely, I do have some students drive home. It's just better time management. And, you know, parents who are nice, kids who are nice, they get a chance to drive home. Hold on one second. Then drop my camera. All right, I've had this drop before, and if it keeps dropping, I'll just end the vlog. But occasionally that does happen. We got to get a little heat on the window. Okay, so we got to go up to the stop sign and stop. Remember, a lot of these newer subs, they are built in areas where farmers, developers have purchased land, and then they just divide them up. So there's not a lot of natural light out here. So we got to come up and stop, check our traffic, but there's a car coming. So we're just going to move up. His car showing the car. Routinely in the past, I've driven to like 12 o'clock, but that was years ago. Sometime if I have to drive at 10 or 11, I do. If I'm trying to stack up money, and I have some students who are good. I had 2 students tonight who were pretty good drivers. We drove on the expressway. They were kind of hugging right, hugging left a little bit, but overall, I thought the students did good, and it's my job to support them and help them and build confidence. That's what your instructor should be doing, is building your confidence and not making you feel like a piece of crap or you can't learn. I think that's really important here. You'll see some beautiful houses here, well lit, really nice. And a lot of these areas, they have like 2-lane roads. Sorry for the roads being really bumpy. We just have very tough winters, and I live in the Midwest, so the roads are just terrible. We kind of grew up like this, but really, your roads are not supposed to be like this. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm telling the truth. So on the night drive, we got our edge line to the right, and we have a broken yellow. Someone was asking me about this. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I'm gonna do is get some heat on this. This is real life. Let me pull over to the right. This is crazy, bro. So I'm gonna pull over, and I'm gonna stop right here. Okay, I'm gonna get some heat on this. If this doesn't work, it wasn't meant for me to do this tonight. So I'm gonna run the heater. So, you know, sometimes when you're driving at night, things just don't work out. And, you know, you might get lost, you might get tired, your car might break down. So you really have to kind of keep things in perspective and not let something really like get you upset. Because when you're driving by yourself, you will have breakdowns. You will get lost. You might run out of gas. And you got to be ready to walk or call for help. But I think the best thing is that you learn how to take care of yourself, so when you're out here on the roads, you can make really good decisions, right? And I think the best thing is being able to know your boundaries and being able to be prepared if you go to Texas or Indiana, you know, a 3-hour, 4-hour drive, okay? I'm heating up the windshield, so this suction cup on this phone should work. I keep dropping my phone. I'm going to mess it up. But guys, I am going to get the S25 Ultra. That's really going to have a nice camera, good storage, and the videos will look so good. So I'm really excited to get that, and I think it's definitely going to up my game. Okay, I put some heat on this So we're gonna try. Oh man, I think. Okay, there we go. Well, now we're good. Okay, if this suction cup falls off again, I'm done for the night. It's happened to me before. Okay, so our gas is low. I was cutting a little close. I've ran out a couple of times, and it is scary. I was coming back from Indiana with my race car. We went to a race, and I was coming back, and I ran out of gas. Oh, come on. All right. I'm still going to make this happen. I'm trying, guys. I really am. All right. So I've reversed. I don't want to be like a creepy person and hang out on people's driveways. So I'm going to come up and check my traffic. The window's really cold, and the suction cup is just not sticking. All right. So I've got to get to a gas station, and don't cut it really close like you're under a fourth of a tank. You're almost in the red. You know, you need to know your car. Every car is a little bit different. You may think you have gas, and then you make a turn and it runs out. I kind of have my hand ready in case this phone drops. And if it does again, I'll just end it. But let's pray. But night drives are really peaceful. It's about 10:20 Eastern Standard Time on a Tuesday night. And most of you are at home, or you know, some of you are teens, some of you are in your mid-20s to 30s, you know, whatever you're doing. But I'm out because I had to drive. I had 2 students take themselves home. And then I routinely take the driver's ed car back to the office. We fill it up. And then in the morning, we get it and go drive adults and teens. So I got to make a left turn at this light. And I'm waiting to get in. And don't build habits of running lights. It's dangerous. All right. And this is typically what you'll see. You'll see a lot of glare. You have to, also guys, we've seen like 6 police cars tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're looking for drunk drivers. I don't know. I'm gonna go up and make our turn. I'm trying to go in real easy. Low key, I have my hand by this phone. But also this phone that I'm using is, I'm done. All right, I'll try this angle. This should be okay. Sometimes things don't work out. What do I mean? Maybe if your alternator doesn't work anymore, and as a result, if you cut off your car, it won't start. I've been in situations like that before. You know, bought used batteries, because if you don't have a lot of money, you're going to buy used car parts. And you know, you guys don't have a budget. You're just trying to get from point A to point B, in my case, to high school back home. I did have a job in high school. I had 2. I worked at a bus terminal, learning about cars, and I also worked at a YMCA. That was really cool too, because the owner, I don't want to say his name, he actually told me the code, and I had to go around the whole building. There were like 25 doors. I had to lock all of them up. Then I had to go to the front by the safe, push in the code, call the company, and I would have to slam something because they had a special alarm system that would monitor sound. This is before video, guys. But I think it was Sonatrol. Don't hold me to that. Okay. But this is a pretty good angle. You got to look at traffic left and right. Let me clean this lens off. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. It's still the same. But like if your eyeglass wearer looks kind of like this a little bit. But you got to look left and right. It's Tuesday night, and what does this mean? There could be a lot of drunk drivers out here. Usually we see 1 or 2 police cars, but we saw like 5. And, you know, I have law enforcement members in my family. They do their job, so we always want to support our local law enforcement all the way through, 100%. So this is a pretty good view. You're looking straight down the road. If you look to the right, I'm going to show you this. You'll go to the right. See how the car's going to the right? Don't do that. Look ahead. Keep your car centered. We've had some unusually warm weather, but it's going to snow again. We're going to have fog. We have bipolar weather. Some of us looking left and right, not trying to stare at anything. Here's another tip. You see the railroad tracks? You've got to come up and you've got to look left and right. You have to look. On your driving test, they'll mark you down. Every state's a little bit different. And I'm off the gas. I'm just trying to get to the gas station. Take my time. Because really, I've been driving to the city and back. We did some road test prep. I made a couple of videos. I put a little bit of those out. I'm driving a young lady who's 27. She's never really driven before. We're on our 5th drive. She's merging on an expressway. She's learning how to turn the wheel. So she's really doing a good job. And then we're going to kind of, do a little video about her getting ready to take a road test. So I'm so excited. We had her working on the cones today, backing in, doing parallel park. She's slowly learning this, and she's 27 years old. Okay, we're going straight. I don't want to hit the gas too hard because our car could cut off. But also, if you run the car empty, this car has a fuel pump in the tank. I'm going to burn up the fuel pump, and that's going to be like $650. Ask me how I know why. One of my good friends, he used to run his car and he damaged his fuel pump. I do go to Speedway. There in the area. I have about 25,000 points, so I can get free gas, free food. It builds brand loyalty. In a case when you're doing driver's ed, I always come here. I get a discount on fuel, and then I can deduct. All right, I'm going real easy. I kind of like to leave some room. I don't want to come up on cars. And I'm going to go up. Then I'm going to stop. I'm going to try to put this thing on the windshield, and I'm going to have to walk in. Windshield is really cold. Okay, I'm going to walk in. So in this case, I shut off the car because you don't want to leave your car running. Hold on, you don't want to leave your car running because if you leave your car running, someone's going to come and steal it, right? You don't want to park your car. Let me switch the angle. You don't want to park your car by the yellow. That is, oh, that's darkness over here. That looks weird. But you don't want to park your car by the yellow because that's the fire lane. Okay? So hopefully this doesn't fall. I'm going to walk in, pay for gasoline. And when you're here, you should always check your oil, check your windshield washer, solvent level. I don't want to have to put gas in the morning because it's going to be crazy packed. Everyone's going to be here. They're getting coffee. They're getting breakfast sandwiches. Why? I used to be that guy pulling in here, running crazy late, getting 2 breakfast sandwiches, getting gas. This is my favorite place to go get food and everything and feel safe because we build relationships. You build relationships with your teachers, your coaches, your driving instructor. So, I have to live that lifestyle. I want you to live that safe lifestyle. So I'm going to get my fuel at night. I don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to walk in. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to switch angles. You got questions? Put them in. If my phone falls, I'm done. Okay, I'm back in. So, in situations like this, it's see what time it is. It's about 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's like deserted here, right? But you got to be careful. If you're on a long trip and you're tired, pull over, get some rest. Don't risk falling asleep at the wheel. That happens to a lot of people. So I keep my receipts, and then at the end of the week, I have to turn those in for tax purposes. So, be prepared. If your car breaks down, I got a little beanie hat on, I got my shirt, jacket. Be prepared. That's another thing I would tell you. You got to be prepared out here and be safe for the conditions on the road. So we got gas. We're at a half a tank. I feel much better. Don't want to run out. And I'm just kind of looking at the environment. And, I'm going to show you this, guys. You got the delivery truck guys over here. There's the semi to the right. You can't see it because the angle's kind of blocked. But you just got to be careful and really be aware. But I think it's smart to fill up your vehicle at night. You don't have to rush. You can take your time. Now, this lady or man, and I'm not a smoker. They're smoking, and we're by a gas station. That always amazes me that people smoke by a gas station. It looks like they're smoking a cigar. I don't think it's a blunt. It looks like she's smoking a cigar. Okay, she's cracking that window. I'm just saying, man. Yep, that's this cigarette. And that's like you get cancer, right? Why are you trying to smoke? So, like I said, this is just a vlog. We're talking, so I have gas. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I can get up and just try to get to work a little bit earlier. The last few days, I've just been really tired. Like, getting up at the last second, getting ready, and just getting out. It's a struggle. And sometimes it's like that. We got about 4 months of school left. I'm in the educational field. You get tired, and driver's ed's my passion. I'm a state certified driving instructor. So now, this turn is too sharp to make to the left. I'm going to show you this. It's too sharp to make to the left. So I'm going to have to go to the right. So you got to know angles, right? Because this is a longer car. This is an Impala, OG Impala. And then, so I'm just looking, and I'm going to have to go to the right. You're going to see delivery guys, and you're going to see this Hemi Challenger, right? And, the F350, getting that diesel. So you got to be careful here. Oh, this is Tesla, bro. They out there. Yeah. Boy, looking good. I don't care what they say about Elon. I still love Teslas, man. If you like Teslas, put in yes. Okay. Tesla's still nice over there, just chilling. But the future is they're going to have chargers at a lot of stations. Okay, I want to make a right. I'm going to go right in the first lane. Now, don't think we can come down here speeding about 150, because you will get pulled over by the police. And, you can't just be out here clowning, right? You will get a ticket. We saw 6 police tonight. And normally I see 1 or 2. If my phone drops, guys, remember I said I'm done. So I think the window's really cold, and I tried to heat up the suction cup, but my phone fell like 3 times. So we're going to stay on the main roads. And as I said before, I used to drive to 12 o'clock midnight, making those big checks. Big is over 2K, $2,500, $2,700, but that's when you're working like 80 hours and coaching and teaching. Didn't have any kids then, so you can work all these crazy hours. But now you got a family, you got to take care of yourself. You will always need money and resources. That's real life. But you got to balance, because if you die of diabetes, heart attack, stroke, sleep apnea, it's not worth it. That's how I look at it. You know, making over 100K, 120K, sure, but at what cost? If it costs your life, it's not worth it. But once you get an education, whatever you do, you'll find a job that you're passionate about. For me, it's driving. I love teaching adults and teens how to drive, talking about independence, talking about school, and really just trying to help people. At night, it's a different type of animal. People are out here. You see people walking on the streets. Some of you know what I mean, some of you don't. You see people out here racing, clowning around, doing all types of mischievous activities. So we just want to try to stay clear of that. And I try to keep clients on main roads. But we do have to get gas sometime, clean the windows. And those times were good. Could I repeat it now? If I had to really do this to make the money that I needed, I would. But it would get me really tired. Like yesterday, I wanted two students to drive, but they chickened out. Then I'm going to go up to the middle and wait. This is like a creepy left turn. Things are moving really slow. This is like a typical driver's side turn. You see how slow that was? That's scary. So we're maintaining good speed. And then just before whatever street you just need to get into the center turn lane. And I'm going to yield for this vehicle. And driving through neighborhood subs are really good for turns. Oh man, I am messed up. I'm about to go in the Chinese food driveway. What am I doing, bro? Oh, they love St. Patrick's Day. They always fix up their house, bro. Man, you know I must be tired. I'm about to go in the Chinese food driveway. So you really gotta be aware, okay? And sometimes when you're tired, you make really odd mistakes like this, and this is where people go the wrong way on the expressway, or they get lost. So you really gotta take a step back and breathe. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I just want to share some humor. You got to get gas in your car. You got to clean your windshield. You got to be able to drive at night. These are some things that you must learn as a driver, and you just got to be safe out here. My phone was getting ready. It just dropped. Guys, I love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.